Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Scholomance Academy has been revealed. In some weeks it's going to come in early August, and we have the first batch of cards that were revealed. And in this video I want to talk a little bit about stats and some of these new cards, because some of these new cards have pretty solid stat lines. For example, this one. Goodie 2 Shields. It's a Paladin class card, a 3-mana 4/2 Divine Shield, and Spell Burst to gain Divine Shield. Spell Burst is the new keyword. It activates once when the minion is alive on the board and you play a spell. The first time you play a spell, it activates, and then it gives that effect. It cannot be used multiple times, it's depleted after it's used. So what you want to do with Goodie is you want to play the Goodie, then it loses Divine Shield, you hope that it survives, and then next turn you can slam some buff on it, or you play any other spell and it regains Divine Shield again. And this looks like a fairly strong card. I mean, compared to an old Paladin staple, the Glass Knight, 4-mana 4/3 Divine Shield. Whenever you restore health, gain Divine Shield. So Glass Knight obviously had that recurring effect, getting Divine Shield back, that Goodie lacks. But Goodie costs 1 mana less, so pretty strong card. Or compared to old vanilla cards, Scarlet Crusader, 3-mana 3/1 with Divine Shield. 3-mana 4/2 with Divine Shield that can get Divine Shield back. Like, what? That is a lot of stats for its cost. Likewise, the new priest minion that was revealed, Frazzled Freshman, 1-mana 1/4, no card text, common card. That's a lot of stats. Compared to the current premium 1-drop, the neutral Blazing Battle Mage, 1-mana 2/2, well, they do end up trading evenly if they just fight without any healing or anything. And then there's the neutral Soulbound Ash Tongue, 1-mana 1/4. Whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that amount to your hero. So Soulbound Ash Tongue is a premium way to get yourself killed by Shield Slam. But it still has seen some experimentation every now and then, despite the downsides in very aggressive decks. And Frazzled Freshman, that's a stat line that I did not expect to see in a 1-drop without a downside. Like, of course, one attack means that it's not very effective maybe in trading stuff away, but it's in Priest, so then Priest can maybe buff it up, and it's really sticky, it's really hard to get off the board. Overall, just a phenomenal 1-drop. If any sort of Tempo Priest or Zoo Priest can become a thing, then Frazzled Freshman is definitely a card that will be seeing play in that. And not only that, but there are also some other cards that put in a pretty big pile of stats on the board. How about Rattlegore, the Warrior legendary card? 9-mana 9/9, Death Rattle, resummon this with -1/-1. So it dies the first time, it comes back as an 8/8. It dies again, comes back as a 7/7, dies again, comes back as 6/6. That's perhaps the most stats you can get for 9 mana. Not at once, but over time. Like, that's just crazy amount of stats. Obviously, it's a Death Rattle minion, no rush, no taunt, no immediate effect on the board, so it might be too slow to actually see play. But if we're talking about stuff like Control Warrior, and we talk about, okay, well, Control Warrior would have to find some ways to actually win the game. Well, if they can already defend very well, then Rattlegore definitely is a 1-card package that can potentially win a game. Not to mention another warrior card, the Troublemaker, 8-mana 6/8. At the end of your turn, summon 2 3/3 ruffians that attack random enemies. So that's almost like a Ragnaros, isn't it? 8-mana 6/8 that deals 6 damage. It's not quite Ragnaros, but you can put 2 of these into your deck, and if those 3/3s happen to survive, then you're also just getting more and more stats on the board every turn. Like, the amount of stats that you can get on this board is just growing and growing. And also, effects don't seem to have that much penalties necessarily anymore. Like, look at the Onyx Mage Scribe, a new neutral dragon minion, 6-mana 4/9 dragon. Spell Burst, add 2 random spells from your class to your hand. Spell Burst is the new keyword. The first time you cast a spell when this minion is on the board, the Spell Burst effect is triggered, then it's consumed, so it won't be available again. But I mean, 6-mana 4/9, that's already a vanilla stat line for that mana cost, and then the ability to get 2 random spells from your class on top of that, and there's just a lot of stats available in this expansion. Is this going to be too much power creep? Probably not yet. I think this is still somewhat under control, but Definitely the new expansion looks lit.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.